Welcome back, everyone. When we last left off, we defeated Brachus Rex, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Kind of want to get the gang healed up here. We got a lot to do, a lot to pick up, a lot to talk about. So kind of want to digest the victory here. Let's start with the conversation.
Source Hunter. I have heard many tales of Brachus Rex, the radiant ruler, and King Brachus, boon of our blighted land.
Oh, interesting. Positive tales.
How can it be that the stories sang him a hero when he was in fact an evil tyrant?
History is written by power, not by truth. There's no more truth to those stories than there are fish in the sky.
I suppose a song of our world would be quite different if it were written in summer or in winter. But it cannot be that all the stories of old are fiction. What about Threes? What about Amira? And the cycles of the elven bards? If they are false, if they are written by power, as our friend says, what good are they?
Okay, so we got, actually we got a lot of stuff. Well, let's do levels up first. Maybe the flames will go out while we're doing that. Actually, can we learn this skill book? Oh no, that's not the right one. He did have one on him. Didn't he? Here it is. Cure Wounds skill book. Okay, cool. This seems like a really good thing to have that we should have had before. Okay, so we gotta level up. Abilities is what we got. Bodybuilding, you know, resist to bleeding and things like that, and burning would be good. Let's get that. I haven't been appreciating how useful that would be. All right, for Scarlet, definitely none of the weapons. Skills. We could go into another type of magic. That could be really good, actually. Let's wait and see when we get somewhere we can buy some spells. For similarly, let's hold off a second on hers. And then 2. Yeah, 2 is just not that many, so I might even hold off here too. Well, bodybuilding again. Let's get that. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go start picking up some stuff here. Skill book, cap, bunch of unidentified stuff. Yeah, totally. Brachus Rex's personal key? Interesting.
Striking it rich!
Two-handed axe. That could be huge. A resurrect scroll. What are these things? I see just some old chests or whatever, pots. Alright, there's some stuff over here. Earth essence. Old leather cap. What is this thing? A vase. Lucky rabbit claw. Okay, chest of the Source King. That's gonna be big. Locked? Really? No. Really? Okay, can't get in there yet. Gold.
Source Hunter. Is it safe?
Oh.
Have you done it? Please tell me that you have sent Brachus Rex to the grave once and for all.
So I have. His reign of terror is over forever.
Magnificent. Oh, truly wondrous. I feel like a prisoner set free. Free to bask in the daylight once more. I was so fearful. Petrified almost in the knowledge that I might see
Oh, he was talking about him.
again. You see, I knew the Mad King. In fact, I served him.
Come again?
I'm a wizard hunter, and that means I've seen many centuries pass me by. They weren't always happy ones, and you may take that as an understatement. I was once under Brachus's thrall, bound to him by perfidious magic. Life was an endless cycle of servitude, torture, and humiliation. Only after the first source hunters skewered him like the pig he was did my nightmare end. As you can imagine, I was afraid beyond all measure that the fiend would enslave us all once more. That I'd be cast back into the rank pit that was my past. But he hasn't, and he never will. Thank you. I will never forget this act of valor.
I asked Brachus about Cassandra. Turns out she was his sister, a sister with the man-cat.
So you have heard of her? Yes, I knew Cassandra. She was a sweet girl when we met. Hardly a woman yet. The very opposite of her deranged brother, who did not hesitate to butcher her for his own benefit. We were fast friends in those days. Aye, more than friends. Until he took her down to the dungeons, and she returned a woman no longer. A twisted lich had she become, with a twisted mind to match her grisly new shape.
Why did Brachus turn his own sister into a lich?
He remorselessly and relentlessly sought ways to cheat death. Cassandra and he were soul-forged, so he knew that if she would die, he would die.
Oh, interesting.
And so he turned her into a lich. Turned her into a creature neither living nor dead, so that he could break the soul forge without destroying himself in the process. Giving the matter no further thought, he rid his sister of her humanity, so as to rid himself of a spell that could threaten him. Such a man was Brachus Rex. Immortal in his mind and immortal to be in effect. As your swords and spells have demonstrated, though, to this world's everlasting contentment, his deranged fancy was not to be.
If Cassandra's an immortal lich, where is she now?
I don't know.
Huh.
When the Source Hunters besieged Brachus's castle, I sought only to escape. I never heard of her again.
Oh, we're gonna call him on it. Truly? Even though, as you say, you and Cassandra were more than friends?
Yes. I longed for freedom, for release. When I saw my chance, I ran and never looked back.
So now that Brachus has been dealt with, what's next?
You have foiled one of Leandra's vile designs. That much is certain. But I highly doubt you forestalled her endgame.
Right.
Whatever that may be. It is therefore imperative that we find her sister Ikara. As you've learned from the accursed duo that was Jake and Evelyn, the White Witch is somehow involved. I will vouch for her gentle nature, but alas, I cannot vouch for her current state of mind. Has she been corrupted by her sister, perhaps? Or have they become enemies locked in a murderous game of cat and mouse? There's no way of knowing until you find her. What I do know is that she lives in a cabin deep in Lakula Forest to the north.
We are going north.
If anywhere, that is where I advise your travels should take you next.
Alright, take my leave.
Very well, Hunter. My gratitude is yours, as is my service.
That's it. Brachus Rex is dead. The way he spoke about our forebears was horrific. I wonder how many Source Hunters had to die before the Source King was deposed.
Even if it was one too many. My heart shrivels in my chest when I think of the lust in his voice he recalled his crimes.
A second spent mourning the dead is a second spent not avenging them. We have no time to mourn when there are sorcerers doing evil as we speak.
Weren't you mourning a second ago? Weird. Okay, so what else can we pick up here? I still would like to figure out how to get that chest open if we can. No, nothing there. Useful, just bones. Put up here. Base, bones. Anything over here? More bases and bones. Candles. So I thought I picked up that key. Why doesn't that work on the chest? Latest added. Rex's personal key. Oh, maybe this one? Personal belongings. Here we go. Great. Sarong and Lance. They all just like got healed somehow. Oh, is that a Starstone? Nice. Okay, so we've got yet another Starstone. Cool. So still no way to figure out how to open this. There's nothing over here other than just a big pit of fire. Okay, well let's go check out our end of time. We've gotten at least one more Starstone since we've last been back here.
There you both are. How jolly. There's something quite astounding you must see. It's the Weaver.
Oh, interesting.
Thanks to the Starstone you've collected, she's mended a portion of the tapestry. Look, a new story has been rewoven into time. A new
those are the
portion
holes.
of history appears to us for the first time in not even I know how long.
Oh, zix-zax.
Let us look together. Let us see what the Weaver has woven.
Long ago, two great generals led mankind in a terrible war. The dreaded Void Dragon threatened all of existence, and man and gods alike joined swords to stop it. The two generals were celebrated as the rulers of all, and even the gods paid them tribute.
I see, so it's the story of us. We're these two generals. Interesting. Are any of these now open? No, no. Still a lot of portals to open. Is this thing open?
I greet you, honorable master of the house. I am the shepherd of elements, and I control how they may flock towards your most imperial presence. So, if it pleases you, command me, and the elemental aspect of your choice shall once more settle among these holy halls.
Oh, fire, ice, earth, or air. I'll do earth.
And that is your final choice?
I don't know what this means. Sure.
Yes, indeed. That is our final choice.
Thy will be done.
Cool, to the Hall of Stone. Okay, so I wonder if we're going to be able to get more over time.
I wonder who awaits you in the next
Yeah,
chamber.
let's find out.
I wonder what they'll say.
Cool. Hall of Stone.
Rocks and forest. This is a plane worthy of an earth elemental, all right.
Oh, here we go. Pete.
Kernel of serenity.
Guardians mustn't listen to him. His every word is poison, such as no serpent has ever known.
The spirit of Father Nature came to me in a dream last night, and he told me to welcome you.
Who are you exactly?
Can't you tell? I'm the universe. You're the universe. We're all the universe. It's a beautiful thing, to be sure. I noticed you were bringing this place in close contact with the spirit of nature, and I thought to myself, that's where I belong. Thanks for putting me up.
Okay. I'd like you to train me in earth magic.
With utmost pleasure, my friend. The Earth's knowledge is meant to be shared.
I see. So we can get cool spells here for earth from this guy. Excellent. And some earth essences. So which of these would we want? Summon a poison slug? Where's level 12? Well, let's actually do it with Scarlet, 'cause she's gonna learn the magic, right?
May the Earth's vibrate.
So we're level 9. And we know we currently have earth magic up to 3, so we can learn novice and adept.
The spirit of Father Nature. With utmost pleasure, my friend.
Okay.
The Earth's knowledge is meant to be shared.
Yeah, I don't think we can do mastery yet. We can do novice and adept. So give yourself for another target magical armor. Midnight oil. We have tectonic spray. That could be good. Petrifying touch, earth absorption. Summon earth elemental will be good at some point. Okay, so tectonic spray could be good. Just add gold. Cool.
May the Earth's vibration...
Nice. So we can do a spell like that. Cool. And what's up here? My fellow general, when you read this I will have departed. It had to be. Sovereignty is fast becoming a curse. It was always her specialty, not mine. So all of it is yours, the glory and the power. For myself I seek only the inner peace I cannot possibly find in cities or in palaces. I know you'll understand. To all the world I'll be unreachable, but you know the secret ways and your letters will find me should you still wish them to. So goodbye. Goodbye and good luck. So they split up. Interesting. But then at some point reunited. Alright, let's go talk to Zigzags here, see if he has anything to say before we head back to town. But just bouncing through here with excitement. Come here, Zigzags. Where are you going? Whoa, where are you going?
I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
Wait, did something open up? To the Forbidden Zone. So we did get 2 Starstones since we've been back here. Alright, let's go in. The teleporter refuses to work. Interesting. Huh. Oh wait, will it work if I use Roderick? No. I mean, it's called Forbidden Zone, right? So it's not crazy that it wouldn't work. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. So these are going to be the 4 elements. We've already gotten this and this. Okay. So let's... Oh wait, can we talk to the Weaver before we go? See if she has anything to say.
How might I serve our mission?
Let's talk about the rooms I've discovered.
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
I found a great chamber with 2 bedrooms. Do you know who it belonged to?
Can the answer be anything but you? The threads say that you slept there. You both did. Until the vigil of day and vigil of night called you away. Duty. Never did you waver from your duty, never? I cannot be certain. Perhaps just once you failed.
Well, I've met with an earth elemental.
So you have. It was to be expected. Once you were sovereigns after all, and all the earth lay at your feet. Tremble, you would shout. And this creature would bring his fists down upon the ground, shaking it so vigorously that the walls of the enemy would crumble.
Huh. Cool. Alright, let's head to town. I feel like we have a bunch of stuff to identify and sell, and then the other thing we should do is like clean up any straggling quests before we head north, because we're gonna head north, which I think is a big change. So let's come here. Let's talk to our friend Selenia.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
Let's discuss the undead.
This cannot be. Can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into
Sure
oblivion.
have.
But that is fantastic. Never have I seen such heroism. Hope breaks through after 2 years of absolute darkness. Cyseal remains under threat, yes, but finally it has been proven even the dead can be vanquished. To think, Feliron too was behind these horrors all along. A man who treated the wounds I obtained in battle.
It is ironic.
Who comforted me when my agony was great. Such a pity. Cyseal is in your debt, Hunter.
Ooh.
I, and the Legion too.
It's a lot of XP.
Brachus Rex is dead, and no one but you could have done this glorious deed.
Cool. Alright. Now let's go talk with, maybe with the commander here. Undead Scourge is done. Search for Brachus Rex is done. Counselor's wife is done. We could probably talk to her. I don't know, maybe not. Mysterious Murder's done. Wow, and we picked up a bunch of stuff. Cassandra, who art thou? Forge of Souls, Find the Witch, Missing Threads, General's Tale, and A Source Hunter's Journey. So we've still got the Elf-Orc Blood feud. Tom, I think we're probably going to find. Lost Love, I don't know where to go for her. Twin Dungeons, I don't know how to do. Arhu's... See if we could find this guy who's getting healed. Silver Glen we need to go to. The well. Looking for this cat. Okay, so we don't have a ton of open stuff that I concretely know what to do other than finding maybe that wounded soldier.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Cyseal at your earliest convenience. Whom would you have the Legion arrest? So, let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Lucula Woods.
Yep.
Sure you haven't omitted relevant details like flying brooms, black cats, and bloody pentagrams? By Belagar's Nebbers. Sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than fantasy either. Though no doubt Arhu puts stock in your every word. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Cyseal is concluded.
Amazing.
Don't let the undead hit you on the way out.
Yeah, alright. We're good friends now, huh? Let's go talk to Esmeralda. She'll probably want to know what happened. I would think. So let's go up this way. I would think she'd want to know. Then we're gonna have to go through this inventory, which could be a nightmare. Just a nightmare.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Yeah, let's discuss your husband's murder.
I cannot believe Jake was a sorcerer. What depravities did he commit? Was he planning to use me as a sacrifice? Ooh, I shudder to think that for years I have lain next to him at night, peacefully sleeping, while his thoughts dwelt on blood and devilish magic.
Who are you? This is a weird question.
I am Esmeralda.
Oh, doesn't tell me anything. Okay, that didn't help that much. Man, I thought she would have been, you know, delighted to hear that we solved it, or something. We could go to the clinic and see if he's treating anyone. Because I am looking for someone being treated.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese.
But there shouldn't be anyone left here to treat. Right? No one in here. Okay. Weird. Alright, let's go through some inventory here and see if we can't sell some stuff and identify some stuff.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens!
These would be way better than what we have. Alright, so how do we do this? There's gonna be a lot in here to get rid of. Saran.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens!
That seems pretty good, actually.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's
Identify.
cheese, tomatoes.
That seems huge. 72 to 112. Cool. So we could sell that, we could sell that.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Summon fire elemental seems pretty important. Send a Scarlet.
Potions to bemuscle you! Scrolls to entussle you! Red and orange, yellow and green.
It's still pretty strong, so I might hold on to that. Alright, how do I sell stuff here efficiently?
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs. The finest veggies I've ever seen.
Get rid of that. Well, that's even better than what I have. It's pretty cool, actually, too. Identify that. I don't need that. Need to identify that. Identify that. Identify that. We have a lot to identify. I think I need that.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Oh, we don't need that.
A slice of this fine almond there.
It can't be that good. It's kind of nice, but I'm not going to use it.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I need these skulls too. Oh, they can be ground to dust.
Tomatoes.
I need to try some crafting. Bucket can go. I don't need this wand.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Plain things I don't think we need. It's unlikely we're not going to be finding stuff that's magic. It's better. I don't need that. No. Okay, cool. That's a lot, which is great. Add gold. We wanted to do Hydrosophis probably. Water of Life, magically gain Constitution, Freezing Touch, Ice Shard. I think that's a good one. Immune to being frozen, create a water surface. That's pretty good actually. Slow. And then regen could be good.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Perfect. And then air actually. Blitz Bolt would be good. Yeah, those seem pretty good. I'll take the Resurrect Scroll just because. Okay, excellent. So then this will go to Scarlet. This will go to Scarlet. This will go to Scarlet. And this will go to Scarlet.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental
Identify.
will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's send this to Bear Daughter just in case. Identify. Water resistance and Lore Master. We'll send it to like Adora. Most people don't have, I think, enough rings, so this we could sell. Identify. Send that to like Bear Daughter. I think we should equip this. So I could send this to Medora. Probably gonna sell these.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew 'em, spice 'em, stir and churn.
Identify. Extra strength is good for us. Do it instead of Mermaid's Kiss, and I'll send that to Medora maybe.
Lonesome, spiritless.
Send that to
Perhaps
Scarlet.
wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
That's a good amulet. Send that to Medora. Alright, sort by type. I feel like we identified a lot of stuff. Not this.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Okay, we identified all those. Let's go sell them over here if we can. Is that a rooster?
Oh,
lovely to see you again.
Of course.
Haver of the beautifully shaped shoulders.
Join the
Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. We're keeping that, we're selling that. Excellent. We've got a lot of gold now. A lot of gold. Okay, let's check out other people's inventory. See what we can get. So for her, we were going to learn Hydrosophist. Which gives us 3 novice at least. Let's do that. And then let's learn
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Regen, Rain, and Ice Shard.
Lonesome,
Oh, it's Adept,
spiritless,
but Frost's novice. Okay.
wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
And then Blitzbolt.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
It's not clearly better. It's a little better. So I could probably sell these two. Everything else is identified, right? Could probably at some point clear out these wands, but I don't know how to think about them. Like, should I be using them?
Haver of the beautifully shaped shoulders.
Thanks for complimenting my shoulders, bud.
If you can choose the finest
Well, that seems pretty huge. Huge jump up. Damn. We're not a spec for it, but... Oh, and it gives me a spell?
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
That seems better. Wait, then what do I have right now? Gloves. Where are gloves go?
Excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman man.
Lonesome, spiritless.
Oh, boots.
Perhaps wrestling an earth
Don't know why I was struggling with that.
inject some vim into your routine.
Hey, wow, we have a lot of things in here. Yeah, I'll have a belt. Oh, man, I haven't really equipped much here. Oh, strength not high enough, huh? Okay. This can go too. Okay. Let's try to sell some of this stuff. We're probably running out of money, but that we can get off him, but still worth trying.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Red and orange,
We could pick up some of this stuff though.
green, the finest
Like
veggies
Treasure Map
Scifields
2?
ever seen.
Let's look at Treasure Map 2.
Solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Where is it on the map?
Lonesome, spiritless.
That's one.
Perhaps wrestling an earth
Oh, there's two. Got
will
it.
inject
Okay,
some
maybe we'll head there at
vim
some
into your
point.
routine.
And then Medora, what do you got? I already looked at you.
Let's
Sorry,
just
Scarlet.
see
Okay, you
if
just
you
picked
can
up stuff we
choose
could
the
equip. Like
finest
this for sure. Actually, surprisingly not much better. It's still slightly better, so we'll do it. Mermaid's Kiss. Yeah, you don't have any rings, so you're gonna put both of these on.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Lonesome,
Send that to Bear Daughter just to hold on to.
perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Alright. I feel like we're all stacked up and ready to go. Let's grab some of our favorite cheese. Because you can't have enough cheese in this game. That's the main thing about how this game works.
Cheese, blue cheese,
Yeah, I'll take
cheese,
15
blue
cheese for sure. You can get a diamond.
I'm straight, I'm true.
Alright. And with that, let's go get ready to head north. So here we are at the Silver Glen Road. We're going to take a break here, and when we return, we are headed to Silverglen. Pretty excited. I think it's going to be a whole new area. So we've kind of, I think, graduated out of the first area, but we'll find out for sure when we come back. We'll take the bridge, and we'll see what's there. Thanks for watching.